Hello ladies and gents, it's EZScape, and today I'm going to show you how to beat the second game in the Spyro Reignited Trilogy without ever needing to obtain Swim. Not that it wasn't already obvious, since you can't swim in Spyro 1, and Swim is already unlocked in Spyro 3. There are 3 levels which Swim is required to beat the game: the Homeworld Summer Forest, Sunny Beach, and Aquaria. For Summer Forest, we found out pretty early on that we wouldn't be able to get out of bounds to bypass Swim, especially once we got access to level storage to find out just how high the invisible walls surrounding the level were. The devs made sure to add extremely high invisible walls in levels like these because if the player did manage to get out of bounds, there's no death plane to stop them from falling. But as of 2 days ago, I found a brand new wrong warp that allows us to bypass Swim. Similar to how the level storage glitch works by performing a frame-perfect pause and exit level while entering a boss area to activate level storage, you can also do the same while entering levels. In the same frame you fly into a portal, if you pause the game, the pause menu will show that you're in that level before actually loading into it. And when you exit the level as you enter it, the game doesn't really know where to place Spyro, and the result for an unknown reason is exiting out of a speedway instead. This is the same case for doing the trick when entering Crush, Gulp, and Ripto. The thing is, when entering most levels, the environment is loaded while the cutscene is playing, and once you skip or finish the cutscene, it finishes loading and then you can play. But since we were exiting level when doing this trick, if we skip the cutscene, it will try to load Spyro into that level, except we're no longer there, so the game hard locks. The thing that makes Glimmer unique is that it doesn't have a replayable intro cutscene, since the intro cutscene for the level is also the intro cutscene for the game, so it really wouldn't make sense for the game to replay it, so it doesn't. But what this means is that when we exit level, it will do the Speedway wrong warp taking us to Ocean Speedway, which is way past where we would need to have Swim, meaning if we can skip Swim in Aquaria and Sunny Beach, then we wouldn't need it to finish the game. Also as a side note, apparently this wrong warp is PC exclusive because of loading times. Sorry console users. So skipping Aquaria was actually pretty easy and was found a long time ago. If you fill up the water in the first area, Spyro will be completely submerged. But oh no, he doesn't know how to swim. But luckily he doesn't have to know how to swim in order to float, and by holding X you can sort of float your way to the surface. Over by this gate for the orb challenge is an invisible surface just on top of the ledge. There are a lot of invisible objects in this game that the devs sometimes stored in playable areas, but didn't think anybody would find them. You know, because they're invisible. But this time they didn't hide them well enough. You can then perform a perfect hover to land on the platform and claim the talisman. What's interesting is, if you skip the level in a similar fashion in the original game, if you didn't fill the room with water, the seahorse wouldn't give you the talisman. But in the Spyro Reignited Trilogy, we're all good. So on to Sunny Beach. Now this level is going to be the toughest to find a way to bypass Swim, because the first area is literally just a pool of water that you have to swim into to proceed with the level. Since the game has been released on PC, I've been checking YouTube every day for glitches that might be useful in a speedrun, but one glitch I found was what gave me the inspiration to find a way to get out of bounds in the area. In this clip, hilariously, the turtle falls completely out of bounds during the turtle soup section, and what I learned from this is that they could clip their walls. The turtle at the start wasn't going to work because his path to the home position was either in the middle of the room or on the pad that opens a gate. There's also another turtle in this room with no real purpose other than helping Spyro jump onto this ledge. But I would definitely say I found something else that's pretty useful. You can move the turtle down the step, and on his way back, you can clearly see him clip slightly into the wall. If you position Spyro in between him, the wall, and the ledge, most of the time he'll clip right through it. Not only does this allow us to bypass Swim, but it also skips straight to the end of the level, making it also a faster option than an out of bounds glitch I posted 2 days ago. So yeah, like I said, these are the only levels that Swim is actually required for. There are plenty of other orbs you can collect without Swim to get to Ripto, or you could just use level storage to not collect any orbs instead. Your choice. Anyways guys, that's all for this video. If you found it helpful, leave a like, and I might make a similar video explaining how to skip climb as well. Although it is actually much more difficult, so I'll probably need a couple of hours to pull it off. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Subscribe for more speedrunning related content. Follow me on Twitch for regular speedrunning live streams, including this game, and as always, I hope you have a beautiful life.